Welcome to Casual Corner Chats. This is Jenny.
I'm Sam.
I'm Vu.
And today we're missing Luke. It's a bit strange because he usually hosts. So now we're left with three people that don't host and don't know.
I feel naked, bro. This feels weird.
No, we got this. We got this.
Okay.
Yeah, but Luke today is taking care of a friend's dog. So he can't be here with us, but no,
Lemons.
it'll be a good episode.
Being looked after.
Yes.
Today we'll be talking about moving out, and this episode is brought to you by Sam.
Yes.
Can you explain
Yes.
why?
I think it's been a big, situation. Well, a lot more people in my life are moving out with their partners, and I'm seeing a lot more people, even at work as well, where they're talking about asking me when are you going to move out with your partner? Because they know that, we're at a certain stage in our relationship now, and also of our ages and whatnot. So I think it's definitely more on our cards. And then post the US trip, I think we had more serious conversations about what, the next year would look like and stuff like that. So I know that it's definitely on the cards. So I think, why not ask the questions now to prepare myself? Obviously, we are ending the year, but I think this is not, it's going to happen in the next half a year to half a year to a year. So might as well talk about it.
Sure.
Big steps.
I know.
So when you guys move out, what is that? For context, I have moved out with my friends and currently living with my partner. And Jenny and Sam have not, are still living with their parents.
Yeah.
Correct.
So when you guys move out eventually, what does that look like?
Well, it will be
With the
my
partner. Yours
partner.
with your partner, yeah.
It will be with my partner.
Because some people want to learn how to live on their own first.
Independently, yes.
Yeah,
So
because
we've talked about that.
Yeah, Ro did that, is that right?
Yes, Ro did that, which was great for her before she is now renting with her partner.
She spent a year living on her own, right? Just to
Yes.
learn
Yeah.
how to do stuff.
I think it was a mixture, right? I think she wanted to, be independent. I think she also didn't have she has a good family, dynamic, but I think she still wanted to move out and experience that.
Yeah.
So she did that, for a year, and then before I think she went back home for a bit, and then she moved out with her partner.
Did she feel prepared? At the end of that year, did she feel more prepared to live with her partner at that point?
I think, well, they've been together for a while, and I think she had already committed to wanting to do that, move into with him. I think it definitely solidified that she wanted her own space.
Okay.
And I think she was ready for the next step to take that with her partner. Yeah.
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 Okay.
And so I think it was just a financial
the thing as well.
thing. I think she would have wanted to have moved with her partner first.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Yeah. But I think financially, I don't think they were capable. So that's why
doing it
she.
at the same time.
Correct. So it was just timings. So I think, she was ready to take that next step.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you don't feel like you need to do that, the both of you guys living independently.
We can talk about Jenny, but I feel for me, I kind of did a little stint where I've traveled solo, and I've a couple times, and then also I've lived, I've had to house sat for a bit, and then I don't like being alone.
Okay, fair enough.
I just came to that understanding that I was calling people when I was at home, and but video chatting and a lot more.
Yeah, okay.
And so I think I did enjoy the peace and quiet, but I also did want to be there with another person, just in being in the same vicinity with someone.
Okay.
Is what I enjoy. So when my partner and I, Dan and I, are just at his place, he can do his own thing, I can do my own thing, but we're in the same space, and I really enjoy that. So I think that's what I'm really looking forward to, and just being in each other's space.
Right.
Yeah, so that's my situation. I don't think I'd move out alone.
Yeah, okay.
I don't. like he's asked me like whether or not I want to go through that stage of life of
that's
being,
nice.
independent. Yeah, and like because I know some partners obviously want that their partner to have that. Because I know one of my mates, he is living with his housemate right now.
Mm-hmm.
He has a girlfriend. They've been together for a decent amount of time. I think she still lives at home, like similar to us. And then he wants that for her, like because he did that essentially of like moving out and stuff like that. So he wants her to have that opportunity. Because I've asked him like, oh, like why don't you move in together? Because you've been together for like a decent amount of time. And then he's just said that I think she's just hasn't decided about like she hasn't. Not decided, but
Does she feel the same? Does she also want
Yeah.
to live on her own or with her friend? Or,
I think she does.
Okay,
Yeah,
alright, okay.
I think she does, but it just hasn't happened.
Right.
Is all. Yeah. So it's just interesting.
What about you, Jen?
I would love to live alone.
Yeah, I can sense that.
I already know I would feel at so much peace.
Yeah.
Just being alone, being in my own space, being able to decorate like my room, my living room, and like my kitchen. Like everything is mine, and like it just feels great using my own things.
Yeah.
Whereas like now in like my home that I live in right now, it's like, oh, it's kind of not mine. I have to sort of share it, and like my mom likes things in a specific way. I just have to do it based on her way. It's not my own way.
Yeah. Whereas like if you were to live alone, everything is
I think so.
at your own.
Yeah. And then to your point earlier where you said like you need someone within your vicinity to work, otherwise you feel kind of uncomfortable and alone. Like I don't feel that at all. I feel like if I do have someone within my vicinity, I don't want to say it's more of an annoyance. It's more like, like, will they use earphones? Will they like have too much noise in the background? Will I be able to do the things that I want to do? Like just up and go. Like that is my lifestyle right now as an only child. I can just up and go, and it's like I can do whatever. I don't need to wait for anyone.
Yeah, okay.
Whereas like if I do move in with someone, it's like I need to talk to them, consult with them first, and then do the thing that I want to do.
Okay.
I can get it. I can understand now after you're like saying it more as like an only child. Like it actually makes sense, but I just don't relate to that. Yeah. So I find it like it's good to understand like where you're coming from, because I had not thought that that was like a thing that you have to like, because like for me it's just like common courtesy to like just talk to them and like tell them to like put in earphones or like whatnot. Like we'll just communicate that, and like it's not like a thing that I need to like, I guess like it's like just natural for me to do, I guess. So it's just interesting. Because
I'm the opposite. Like I grew up in a family and all this sort of, and people being in each other's business, and that's the reason why I want to be alone. Like I don't like, like even living with my partner now, as much as I love you, I need moments where I'm just like by myself. Yeah. And I would legitimately be like, I just need alone time right now. Can you just like, give me that? And it's
so fascinating.
Yeah. And it is something about like, just because the person is like over there not bugging me or interacting with me, I still know that they're there. And there's something just about like the air pressure that's different. You know what I mean?
I think
like
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
It's not. I think for you it's a positive thing, but for me
I
and
guess
Boo,
so.
it's like
not negative.
but it's like not like
it's not
comfortable, 100% comfortable.
Yeah, if I had a choice, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's
interesting.
It's like for me, I know that I have to communicate that with my partner in very clear terms. Otherwise, if I don't and I just like keep hanging out with them for like all the time, then I would get annoyed. Like my social battery would like drain a lot faster, even with my partner, and I would just get more irritated.
Yeah,
and I just need that time. To like be on my own.
Does she do the same to you? Like
she does,
but she has less moments.
Much less. She lives in a she used to live in a very busy family as well, but then because of that, she's learnt to like share the limited space that they did have with the the 5 other families members that she has. So she's more comfortable, being in a loud space with other people. Whereas like I, for as long as I can remember, wanted to be away from my family and disconnected from them. And so like, that's why I needed that space.
Yeah.
That's me.
No, it is different.
So you would live on your own, Jenny, before you move in with your partner?
Is it different
like,
circumstances now?
It's like it's a want, not a. Yeah, well, you don't need to. Yeah, it's a want.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think it'd be very nice. But I think also every time I like bring up moving out to my mom, she's like, "No, you can't do that." And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, how am I meant to deal with the guilt of like disappointing my mom or like
Yes,
leaving her? And then she's like, "Oh, you're my only daughter. You're gonna leave me.
Fucking
You're never gonna
shit.
talk to me."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "No,
That's rough.
Like,
Yeah, so that's the next question. Do your parents want you to move out? Like, is it Jenny's no, emphatically? What about you, Sam?
I've had like different stages. So like prior to my like, this was like a couple boyfriends ago, but there was like a situation where my mum wanted to kick me out.
Oh,
Yeah, like
Wow.
she
Spill.
was very
Yeah, tea,
like she
right.
was very
I know with whom. Yeah.
yeah, she was just very stubborn and she was very like hot-headed about this one person, and she
It was like
didn't
me or him, right?
yeah, essentially.
Wow.
Essentially, yeah, like she didn't want me to be in the same vicinity as her. She wanted me to move out. She like kind of said that she wanted to what's the word? She would leave or it's me to leave, and that made me feel, so guilty
but why?
because
Like,
I
what about him?
didn't listen to her about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
And
think it was anything about him. Do you know what I mean? There's worse
Oh,
people.
no, it was a mixture.
Yeah. Like,
It
there's
was a
worse
mixture.
people in the world.
Yeah.
And, like, it's not like he was, like, a very bad influence on you.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah.
what I mean?
But I think once she has a mindset,
Yeah.
she sticks with that mindset. She's definitely evolved from now, though.
good.
Yeah, because like now, I've told her about my current partner and like how we're thinking to like. I remember like having the conversation about like marriage and stuff like that because like I was talking to her about my cousin who was getting married and like what she was going to do and like her ceremony and whatnot, and then I started asking her about like what would you want me to do if there was anything, not because I wanted to please her, but like I was just curious to see like if there was any traditions or anything that she wanted me to uphold, and not that I know too much about like my culture as well. So I was like very curious.
Yeah. Like
Right. And so like she was talking to me and then we started talking about like we talked about the marriage, and she's very like low key. Like she's like doesn't need too many things, which I'm like, that's great. And then we started talking about like moving out, and she was very adamant about like me getting married and then moving out. And then I started explaining to her the concept of like why I would want to like move out with my with
Your partner,
with
yeah.
my partner, before settling down and like
Yeah.
getting married and all of that. And then she really thought about it, and I think it's like kind of like stuck with her a little bit because like now the concept of like me being with him, she's asking more about like, oh, like do you need like help to like invest, like have you like started
so foreign?
yeah, like very different.
Yeah, Jen's like, what the financial help? What?
People like this exist? What?
Yeah. Like she was like, oh, like, do you want to like where do you want to live with Dan? Like, and like all like these kind of questions.
Okay.
And I'm like, this is great because I have never felt, I guess, like understood and supported in this kind of degree
Okay. I think that's
in
good.
this topic, which is great. And so, but it's also like a bit overwhelming.
Okay. Yeah.
But I am very appreciative, like the thought and effort that she's trying with that and like asking me, the questions and stuff like that.
I will say, and this is just because of my damage and nothing about your parents.
Yeah.
But like sometimes money has strings attached.
Oh, 100%,
you know?
yeah.
So just like be wary. That's all.
Yeah, 100%. I definitely agree with that. I think we've always, like my mum and I have very similar values, I guess, with money, and I think we're very like stingy, but also very like, I guess like pragmatic. Like we're very we're a bit iffy with money in the sense of like we don't like to give money out
Okay.
willingly.
Okay. That makes me think that it goes in the bad direction.
A little bit, yeah. So like I think she is actually genuinely.
Okay.
But I think
Okay.
there is that side that could
Yeah.
go that way. Yeah. But no, I think like the fact that she's like asking me about, you know, moving out with Dan and
Yeah.
stuff like that is showing that she's actually like she's wanting me to experience that and like
Yeah.
to do that.
That's
so
great.
which is great. Yeah, which is really
So with Jen,
positive.
your mum not wanting you to move out, is that just more like she's worried about the separation as opposed
I think
to
so. I think so.
and it's not, it has nothing to do with your partner,
No,
not about
no.
that living situation or so shit. Okay.
Not at all.
Interesting.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, because my mum was like, never ever move out. Like, it's fine, just stay at home. I'll cook and clean for you. And then like you get married and then you buy a house and then you can move out.
Mum's not like that at all
know?
about the cooking clean. She's like,
Yeah,
you do it
I'm
yourself.
the youngest son, so there's always that.
Yeah,
There's that baggage.
that
you know what I mean?
dynamic, yeah.
And which is honestly genuinely why I moved out. You know, like I got a point into
You
my
need
life
that
where I was like, I
independence.
think I don't know how to do anything, and the only way for me to learn is to actually move out and then like
Do all the
I
things.
have to do all that shit.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, yourself.
And so,
That's true.
yeah, when I moved out, I basically, I told her once. I think I think I moved out January or Feb. I think I told her November that I was moving out, and then she thought it was a joke, and then we didn't talk about it again. And then in January, I moved out,
And then
and then she didn't talk to me for a month.
Oh,
and then who reached out first?
I think I was nonchalant about it. I went to visit my dog, and then she
Mum's
was there
just there, of
also.
course.
And then I think at some point she realized that I don't know. Like, I hope she realized that like essentially she was raising a pampered little bitch and that wouldn't know how to cook and clean after himself. And like maybe that's not a good thing to put into the world. And so
It's a good thing that you
it would be good
moved
that
out.
that I'm doing that. She
Yeah.
definitely took offense to that. She didn't understand that I was
course.
like learning a thing, right? She was just like, "Oh, I'm a bad mom," you know, like, you know, what did I do so that's so bad that he left me? That was the thing.
I
for
think
the
that
first
would be a
month.
similar mentality.
yeah.
I hate
But
that.
more
it's not
about-
even
No.
about them. It's
Yes,
just,
it's not about that. It's
Why
always
make
about
it about them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
narcissism, bro. That's the problem.
can see
Maybe
that.
my dad has something to do with like calming or tempering that within her. But at the end of the day, it's one of those like if she continues to be passive aggressive or rude at the idea of me moving out, then like she just like won't have knowledge about my life, you know.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of on her to like get over that essentially, you know.
Make the effort.
If you want me to be like, hey, this is what's
True.
going on.
But then how did she feel with her daughter moving out for the first time?
So my sister did a thing where she moved out after uni and it was like quote unquote for work,
Okay.
right? It was down to like the South Coast for a job done there. She had a job lined up at like 15 minutes away from my parents' house. She just like did not say yes to it because she wanted to move out.
Yeah.
And so
At what age did she do that?
I think 22 or something.
Okay.
Yeah. So
What time-
like
when-
finishing like a 6-year degree type thing.
When did you move out?
I moved out when I was
With your friends? Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question.
I forgot what age.
23 maybe? 23?
Why does that feel so distant?
23, 22,
Nah,
something like that.
Crazy.
Life has changed a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. She moved out for work, quote unquote, and then
Yeah.
I think like that's the lie. That's the lie that she kept telling herself to be okay. So my daughter didn't run away from me. It's because she had work, and
Yeah.
the
And that
job market
makes
is hard.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just walked into the job market and she can't have something
Yeah.
nearby, so that's fine. And then my sister never came home. She just never came. That was like the last, you know. And you know, she
Good
set up
on
her
her,
life.
though,
Yeah,
like,
she set
to
up a
do
life
that.
down there.
Yeah.
She moved to the South Coast when things were still cheap and bought her house for less than, let's say, about half of what I paid for my apartment now.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, and it was a house. So, and it was before like
The price now for it. Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
yeah, double, bro. So yeah, my sister hustled and she did good. But that's how my mom dealt with that, I guess.
Yeah. No, makes sense. Makes sense.
We also had as another thing, we also had one of our cousins in my like extended family, on my mom's side, like run away as well.
You did mention that.
Yeah. It was like several, like, you know, it was a few episodes ago. But essentially, she ran away, and she was like the good child, and then all of the yeah.
It's like if I did that, oh my God.
Exactly. That's basically if you ran away, right?
Yeah.
And then it
Oh
was
my
completely
God.
unexpected. And then all the aunts like got together and were just like, I think we're doing something wrong. all the cousins, all the kids were fucked up.
Realization.
And then one of them, the one that we thought was good,
Did this.
did this.
Wow.
And then they were like, maybe we should like relax a little bit.
Yeah.
And then they did. And then that's why my mom didn't kick up too much of a stink when I moved out.
Did that cousin come back?
No.
Ooh. Wow.
That was that severed
That is
essentially.
crazy. Okay.
But have you guys like spoken about moving out with your partners? Like that seems to be like kind of the natural next step, right?
Yeah.
What
After-
it looks like though, we haven't discussed. Like,
Okay.
people have asked me like, would I move into his apartment, or would we find another place and like a bigger place? Haven't thought logistics yet.
Right.
Yeah.
What about your trip made you feel more comfortable moving in with him?
Or was it just like the absence of a person?
No, it was like a mixture. I think the whole trip, I think solidified our relationship more in the sense of like me understanding his like upbringing, like the people around him in terms of his family, understanding like where he grew up, like at when was like 17 to like a young 20-something-year-old. So
Yeah.
I think that's an important stage of life where you really develop like your values and who you are as a person. So I think that really shaped more of my perception of him, and like I think that added a different like layer of like love for him as well, to understand like his full background to an extent, because I have like he's obviously here, but I don't really know. Like he wasn't raised here essentially.
Yeah.
Like he was raised when he was younger, but I think those are not as crucial years as like when you're over there. So I think that, and then also the fact that I think we're just getting to a certain stage in our relationship where I want to spend more time with him.
Yeah. Okay.
With like our schedules is a bit difficult, like you would know. And so, yeah, I think it'd be nice to like share a space together and like come together a lot more. Because yes, like I love spending time with him on the weekends, but I do want to see more of the day-to-day kind of things like during the week. Because I don't see him during the week
Yeah, at all.
rarely, because I'm either here working, running, exercising, Pilates,
Yeah.
like
Busy
doing all
person.
of those kind of things. Yeah.
That was my reason too, is that I want to see my partner more.
Yeah.
But because of our schedules, like that just precluded that. And that the only way to see more of each other is to like
because
live
your
with each
schedules
other.
are tough.
Yeah. Back when I used to work night shift work
call,
too. Yeah, it was
yeah.
awful, man.
It's tough.
So we barely ever saw each other. But yeah, now it's like, every morning a hi,
Yeah.
I'll make you coffee.
That's
I'll
cute.
say shit.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It is nice.
Weekends and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
What about you, Jen?
What
I
about you?
think we have discussed it, but yeah, not the logistics of it. Like,
Is there a
where do we,
timeline?
like I keep saying I want to live. Like,
Yeah.
it's just so easy. But no timeline. I think he is. Yeah, no timeline.
No timeline yet.
Yeah. I mean, you guys
guess
see each
it's
other pretty regularly, right? Because you have
yeah, because we
pretty-
see each other at work sometimes during lunch or even like after work for dinner.
You guys work together. Yeah,
and then
fuck,
like
yeah.
we don't
Not
work
together, but just like
but
in
yeah.
the same building.
exactly. Yeah. And then like on the weekends as well. So it's like at least it's like two to 4 times a week. Sometimes I even
wow.
like work from his place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you work with the privilege of corporate
Yeah,
girlies
from
working
home,
from
right?
home.
I do
yeah.
that
So-
sometimes
Fucking
too.
hell, bro.
Yeah. Just to
Let's change it up and
change it
stuff.
up. Yeah.
Exactly.
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
I don't think there's a necessary rush because I can see how he lives in the apartment that he lives in right now, and like,
Yeah.
I
And
help
he lives
him
on
out
his
with
own
chores
now.
sometimes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I help
that's
him out
right.
with chores sometimes, and it's like, oh, this is
Kind of like
kind of like what life would be
Yeah.
if we were doing it 24/7.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm
I mean,
like,
if
fine.
you guys see each other 4 times a week, like that kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? Like that, you're already doing
Yeah.
that already.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
Do you have like a drawer?
I do have a drawer.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like, I don't know, you were dueling and then
No.
as a draw. But yes, you have your toothbrush is there. Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. I have my own stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just makes more convenient. It just made more sense, like me bringing my makeup over every week. Like,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So just store a
So
bunch
funny.
there.
Yeah.
Does that like emotionally do anything for you? You know what I mean? Like,
No.
no. So it's just
I don't
practical full stop. Like just, yeah, okay. Okay.
I think there'd be a bit of emotional because right now I don't.
Yeah, for you, definitely emotion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I always have a day bag.
Oh, it's just so
Okay.
it's like so
'Cause
much
I don't
mental
save
load to try
along.
and pack. Like if I'm packing for a
Jenny's
whole
lazy.
weekend, I'm like, oh, I need to think of what am I doing? Am I going
Yeah.
to the gym?
Yeah,
How many
yeah.
outfits do I need?
Yeah, okay.
How much makeup do I need? And
Yeah.
it's just
No,
so
that's
much easier. If
my
it's there.
thought
Yeah, system
process too.
solutions. I
Yeah.
agree.
And it's like
I
if I
get
were to
that.
stay over after work, it's like so much easier than like I have clothes there. I have makeup there and toothbrush. I could just stay there for
I
the night
can't
and
just
then
do
go
that.
home.
Yeah.
So you should have your own stuff there.
I know.
That's the mini step to moving.
Yeah. It is.
Have you guys discussed that?
I have toothbrush, I have PJs,
Dan, listen.
the basics. And I have changed his skincare routine, which is my skincare routine. So like,
Okay, so you have your
it's
skincare
there.
routine.
Yeah.
okay.
So that's fine. But yeah, I guess it's like more like clothes and stuff like that. It's not really there, but I just wear his clothes, so it's fine.
We can't wear that out.
Yeah, I can't wear that out, so then I'm screwed, is what I mean. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. I also don't like, I don't know, I'm a bit like with my wardrobe. Like, I always like just having everything available to me.
Okay,
I don't like
same.
just leaving some things there. So I'm like, oh, what if I want to wear that? I don't know. I'm just,
I think of my outfits sort of like what I need for tomorrow.
yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, like I know where everything is. So if I'm like, oh, this is missing, I need to like change my pants. I need to change my
Yeah.
top. Or like if I don't have like the kind of bra that I need,
So you have
because
it
it's at
there.
his place,
Yeah,
then I need
yeah.
to like change the top that I'm wearing.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of thinking.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
See, that's why I'm like also like, I'd rather just pack it and then I just bring it with me.
I know,
rather
yeah.
than-
That was my thing as well. It's like, oh, like one day I want to wear this dress, but oh, it's at Julian's place. I can't.
Oh.
So
I don't think about what I'm wearing until I'm like 30 seconds away from taking off my clothes that I'm wearing now.
because you don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fair
There's a
enough.
difference.
Oh, I'm sorry. Shit. I think I look alright as well for someone who
I'm
doesn't give
not
a shit.
saying you
Not the way that you
Yeah.
look. It's
just-
just that you don't. It doesn't matter to you as much. As
Yeah.
us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's stopping you guys from like moving out now? Like,
Money.
what's the thing?
Money.
Money.
Money? Yeah, probably. But I think eventually, like,
I mean, you guys earn. I think Jenna, you earn the most out of all of us. But why do you feel like?
I think I just have
that's-
saver mentality.
Yeah. Okay.
Because if I can get it for free, why would I pay for
Why
it?
pay for it?
yeah.
Yeah.
it's true.
I mean, just be a trophy wife at that point. Then, do you know what I mean? Like, why? You know. What? You would?
I raised that idea,
Over
but
being
he's like, no. I'm like, okay.
Wow. So you would be comfortable just like living off his money?
I would like not work a 9 to 5. I would like do my own thing.
Like side
Not,
hustles.
have a business or something. But not work a 9 to 5, like a steady job, I guess. If I could live off his money, yeah, fine. But I think maybe like you have like financial abuse in your mind, whereas like I'm like my mentality is like, oh, I'm saving money because I'm using someone else's money.
Okay.
I can't do that. Yeah, I think you'd
you would
also get bored.
That's why I have my own
Yeah, that's
thing.
why she has a side hustle.
Okay, yeah, okay.
But also when I have like days off, I'm like, oh, I can go to Pilates at 10. I can have a chill lunch. And then
Bro,
I'm like, I can come home and read a book. And then by the time it's like dinner time, I can watch a movie.
I so bad want to live that life. That kind of like get
can't live
wine
that
drunk
life.
at like 11 a.m. at brunch with my girly friends type shit, you know, and not have to like
Exactly.
live.
And that's a trophy wife life.
How does? Yeah, I know.
No, I think I could only do
you
that
bored to
like like sprinkled in my life.
Okay.
I can't
Do you
not
need routine?
I need routine and I need to work. Like I
Right.
can't not do anything. Like I love the days where, you know, you can go to Pilates whenever and like drink whenever and like hang out with people.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when I was like unemployed, right? Like for like a month, I was going to a cafe. Right?
Yeah.
I'd go to a cafe and like there'd be people there and I'm like, what what do these people do?
I
Oh, yeah.
100% agree. Like, you're at the gym and
Yeah.
it's like 10 a.m. I'm like, why aren't
Why
you
are
at a
you
fucking
here?
job right now?
Like, I know why I'm here, but like, why? Why? And so, yeah, that was fascinating. But like, I think at a certain point, I was like, what do I do next? Like, what do I occupy my time with? Like, what can I do to be productive? So then I'm like, I don't think I could do that. Like,
I don't have that. If I can like find a way to have my own money and also like get drunk with my friends at 11 a.m., I would do that.
do
Yeah,
that.
exactly. I just want to have. I want to be my own boss.
Yeah.
Really, not
Yeah.
work under someone and have that pressure of someone
Yeah.
hounding you to finish a project. Where's my work?
Yeah.
Where's this deadline? Kind of thing.
Fair enough.
But if you were to move out like tomorrow, would you have like the capability to do that?
Yep, I
Yeah.
would be able to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's just a mental block, really, than it is.
I think
like,
it is a mental
reality.
block. I think, obviously when I don't have a tenant in my apartment, then I'm paying for it fully, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So then
yeah.
I'm like, I think after a month, I'm like, oh, this is so sustainable. I could just do that if I really wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah.
It's about saving a portion. It's like anywhere where I could save, I just want to do it.
Okay.
Like those extreme couponers.
Yeah, that's you, bro. Yeah.
On YouTube,
can
I
see
would
that,
definitely
yeah.
do that if Australia had that, but
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Australia doesn't. so
Make it a sport. Yeah, I can see you doing it.
I love it. Like that's organization, fun. I could save money as well. It's great. It's great.
I have seen that. That looks actually quite addictive. I feel like I'd
know.
be hooked as well.
It's like a game.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd make
Like
a
they
game
scan all
for
the
a
things
bit too.
and it's like $1,000. By the time you whip out your coupons, it's like 30 cents. Or some
I
shit.
know. I
Yeah.
know. Oh, that's the dream.
That'd be a win.
It's like the Asian mom that's like, guess how much I saved today. You know that.
know.
Guess
Oh,
how much
I
of a
love
discount
that
I got.
mentality.
The other day, I found a potato bake like at Woolies. It was like I think it was like $14 originally, but
Yeah.
it was expiring obviously like the
Yeah,
next day
yeah,
or something.
yeah.
It was like $1.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
and then you
what
just
a
freeze it. I do
win.
that
Yeah,
too.
exactly. You freeze it.
Yeah, I do that too.
And it's like
So
it's great.
okay, I did. This is how I save money.
We're tangenting, but it's fine.
Yeah.
So like I live in an area where it's like predominantly Hindu, I think. So like the Woolies there stocks like beef foods, right?
Oh,
but because
yeah.
they're predominantly Hindu, they don't eat beef. And so I would walk in and then like there would be like stacks of things that are like haven't been eaten and about to expire in about like a couple days. And it's like
That's
75% off.
Fascinating.
Buy all of it and freeze
Freeze
all of
it.
it.
Love that.
And date everything.
You just
and
need
then
a
just
big
like whip it
freezer
out when I need
at that
to.
point.
Oh
Love-
yeah.
yeah.
I'm at that point now.
God.
Yeah.
I
And
love
it's just like
that.
that's how you save money, bro. You know? So think about that when
Yeah.
you move out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree.
What about you, Sam? Is it just money? Like surely, again, like I don't think you're in a hard financial situation.
No, I definitely don't think so. But I think it's more the lifestyle.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not sure if I'm ready to change that as well.
right.
Because I do
The family thing. Okay.
Yeah, because I go home, do Pilates, and then I just watch TV with my parents sometimes, like my sister.
Wow.
We're just like watching TV.
At no point did you not want to. Like, did it annoy you at any point? Do you know what I mean? Like, surely.
No, because it's not even like I'm there a lot of the time in my mind.
Yeah,
I
okay.
feel like I'm not really home.
Like, I wasn't either, and I still got annoyed. So.
Yeah. No, not really. I actually really like to ask them what they did for the day and
Wow.
Yeah, we're different people.
Yeah, bro.
yeah. And like to share like what I've done and like I don't know, it's different. It's different. Yeah.
Must be great.
Yeah.
great.
Good for you, Sam.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you. God.
Yeah, it's just different. So I don't think I've never felt I've had friends who've, discussed their family situations and, expressed the struggles of like living at home. And so, but I could empathize, but I don't think
Yeah,
I could
okay.
resonate.
Is that because your parents cultivated that environment, or it's just like you were just never born with that?
I don't think I don't think it was always like that.
Okay.
I don't think it was always like that we were like close. I think I made a point to not be like the typical Asian family.
Yeah, okay.
Like that's my personality to like be more like welcoming, to be more like to communicate more. And I think I've always instilled that in like my relationship with my sister and like my
Yeah.
relationship with my family to be.
But then they responded to that. Is that right? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't just like you talking to a brick wall. Because I think a lot of us would want that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think all of us have tried.
Yeah.
But then each time it would be like a brick fucking wall, you know?
I think my parents are pretty talkative.
Okay.
Like if they're out and about, like they're pretty friendly.
Well, no.
and
I
stuff
mean,
like
a
that,
brick
but-
wall as in like they are unwilling to change.
Oh
you know?
no, I think it definitely took some time.
Okay.
Like I think at one point, like when I talked about like the
Yeah.
ex-boyfriend, like that was like a hard brick wall because like we'd be living at home and like she wouldn't talk to me. Like that's how do you do that when you're at home? So that was a hard time. I struggled with that. So I think I guess I like tried to work on it from there on a lot more in the relationship. And I think they were more, I think they were like, I guess they mellowed out a lot more as they aged as well.
Yeah,
and like,
I mean, that's true.
we went on like more trips together and like we were more, I guess, like truthful and like more open with them. So I think they responded in a similar light. And I think that helped our relationship a lot to be how it is now. So, which is good.
Right.
Yeah.
So in saying that, when you do move out, like how far away or close do you want to be to your family? Because my sister fucked off 2 hours away.
Yeah. Not that far, but like not, because like for me, I don't think like 40 minutes is a long time.
Okay.
So like if it was a 40-minute drive, I wouldn't even mind that.
But that's there. Like that's there though. Do you know what I mean? Like that adds up.
It does. So like then it's the question of frequency.
Yeah, okay.
And then that's the question I haven't really thought about yet of like how frequent I would want to.
So how far away would you live from them, max?
Like 40 minutes?
40 minutes?
Yeah.
So not an hour, like 40 minutes.
Yeah, like 40 minutes would be
Okay.
ideal.
Okay.
Highway. 40
Yeah,
minutes.
okay.
Highway 40 minutes.
Yeah, highway 40
Yeah, that's long though, yeah. Highway
Yeah,
40
it's
minutes
far.
yeah. That's the distance of Sydney, right?
Yeah, exactly. You could live at the beaches
if you can afford to.
from the M5.
I would love to, but yes.
But the
Yeah.
difference is that you would make that trip.
I would.
Fuck that.
I do it to Dan's.
Well, that's different, man, you know?
Yeah, but like it's the same for me. Like that's,
Okay, yeah, actually,
like
yeah, fair enough.
that's for
It's
any
not- it's not
relationship
the
or
same-
friendship.
It's not the same for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's my length to you.
Yeah, I know.
You
It's
know
your
what I
fault for
mean?
living, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, like
Oh, I'll believe that actually.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll edit this as well.
that's fine. But yeah, I don't think any distance is the problem. I think it's just more the like if we add the distance, it's like how frequent
Okay.
then would I see them?
Interesting.
Yeah, because I know a lot of, not a lot, but like a couple of friends who don't see their parents that often.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like Rose sees her parents quite often here and there.
How many times a week do you think you'll need to see them? Like
Oh, I would say at least
measure?
once a week, max.
max
Max.
once a week.
Max once a week.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because like if I'm, especially with my schedule with work and like the things I want to do after work, like I don't think I would be able to just go there for like a couple hours and then like I want to spend like a decent amount of time with them.
okay.
Like have dinner and then like spend like a decent amount of time. Especially with my parents' schedule and stuff like that. Like I think it'd be hard to
Because like I don't like love my parents as much as you do yours, and like I'm there
different.
about
it is different.
yeah, I'm there about once a week is what I'm saying. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like you know, you actually care more about your parents
Yeah.
than I do.
I'm thinking
And
more
so-
realistically.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I would love to see them more,
Yeah.
but I don't think realistically
Yeah.
with like the schedule that I'm gonna have with like everyone in my life
Yeah.
and like the things I want to do as well. I don't think I'll be able to manage
Yeah,
more than
okay.
once a week.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
because I rarely like I don't see people during like Monday to Friday normally,
Yeah. okay.
right? So then, and then I just see Dan on the weekend. So like majority. So like then, how am I gonna?
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
Yeah, that's true.
It's also gonna be different when you move in with Dan because then
Yeah.
You don't have
Your
to
weekend-
make that
but yeah.
calculation.
Yeah, exactly.
But like,
But,
I'm
like-
mostly at my parents for my dog because I miss my dog a lot. There's times where like, oh, I miss my dog. I really want to see him, and it's like, wait, I have to deal with my parents. I'm like, oh, maybe not. You know, there's that calculation
Yeah.
sometimes. But that's just me.
That yeah okay.
What about you,
What about
Jen?
you, Jenny?
Because you want to be in the same area, but then that's just the location, right?
yeah. I think I've really comfortable with the area. It's just so convenient and like
Yeah. Has nothing to do with your mom though.
No.
Okay.
I don't know. Well, maybe a little bit. I feel like she's not very technologically advanced, and like she asks me questions a lot. So
Okay.
I want to be there for her when she needs it.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I did not
Like
expect
close
this.
by.
I thought your answer would be different.
No.
But I think it's also because it's like drilled into her through like how her mum would react.
I
No?
understand how hard it is for older people, especially people who don't have English, like
Yeah.
are not accomplished in English. So it's harder for them to like do stuff online. And I see that my dad has issues sometimes, but he's more confident with the phone than my mum is, I think.
Yeah.
And so if she ever needs help, I don't want to be like an hour away. I'd rather just like be able to kind of walk there, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Help her out.
Whereas like if you have parents that are like English advanced, know how to like navigate their way around like this country a lot
Yeah,
more
yeah,
better,
yeah,
then
yeah.
it's like
That
it's
you can kinda leave
then
the-
I'd have more
to
confidence in
devices.
like
Yeah.
leaving her.
Okay.
Got you.
But yeah, the area is just so convenient. The food is nice, and
Yeah.
I think I really like my gym too.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the small things in life. Yeah.
Help your mom out
Yeah.
sometimes, but the gym is the thing. The
I
Pilates.
really love my gym.
Yeah, the Pilates studio is like, the instructor is really hard to find, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I've just adjusted to my lifestyle, and
No, makes sense.
I don't see myself changing that, honestly.
Right.
Like,
Would she take it well if you like moved
somewhere
slightly
further?
like,
I
still
have
nearby?
no idea. I have no
Like,
idea.
okay. Is that a band-aid you want to rip off one day? Like how are you going to deal with that,
I don't know. I feel like I've done some exposure therapy to her, and like every time I mention it,
Right.
like before she'd be like absolutely no, but then like now, I think because she's realized that like a lot of the conversations that we have is just fighting, kind of. It's also hard on her to always be clashing heads with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then she's
like
like,
cooling down a
it
little
might
bit.
be, maybe she's coming around to the idea of me moving out, because then like there's no more clashing heads, there's no more conflict, kind of thing, right? So it'll be better for the both of us, really.
Yeah.
But yeah,
She's slowly coming to terms
I mean, you
with
can
that,
also
hopefully.
like I guess touch on maybe the limited time you guys might be spending together still, and then it's like about making that limited time like a better, like less fighty and more fun. Does that make sense?
but it's like, if like, yeah,
I'm not saying
like I
threaten
have,
that.
like I have to. Oh,
Do you have to
I'm not
pick-
saying threaten that. Do you know what I mean? But like, if you're having these conversations, then it's like maybe someone.
no,
in the
but
back
she
of my
won't
mind-
change.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't like, it doesn't
fair.
matter.
Yeah,
Like,
fair.
with the amount of time that we spend, she's not going to change. So
Yeah.
then like,
Yeah.
do I have to change to then accept the bad things that she does in life?
No.
No, I'm changing my morals then.
Yeah.
I would rather not have
Yeah.
to deal with that. I'd rather her learn
Yeah.
her own consequences than me
Yeah.
being
Changing.
easy on her. Right.
I would 100% agree with that.
So
They
that
do.
also means maybe not being available every time that she needs help.
Yeah,
know,
maybe.
you know.
Maybe.
Well, that's
And-
hard though
and-
too.
I know.
Yeah, like it is like genuinely a band-aid. You have to rip off.
Yeah.
The way that I did it with my mum was tactless, I guess. But like at a certain point, if you devote more mental energy into it, then like your conviction is gonna be like worn down. Like that. Like I know that
Yeah.
if I talked to my mum more about it, she would have said a thing or like emotionally moved me in a direction in which I would be like, okay, fine, I'll stay. And sometimes you just kind of need to like stone face and just do the thing and then just let them deal.
Yeah.
That's one way.
Are
Yeah.
you constantly fighting about the same things?
Yes.
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay.
Because she's not changing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't understand.
Yeah.
And to be
I
fair,
can
you're not
imagine
changing
it'd be hard.
either, but that's
Yeah.
your reason.
I've been on that end though, like where they're like so adamant about their opinion and like the way that they're meant to do a certain thing, and it's really hard when you're trying to explain yourself and like they're not listening to you and they're just gonna do it the way that they want to. I think it might just be better to just let
Rip
it
the Band-Aid
go.
off and or like just let it go, like not have conflict with her, and like
No, that's never gonna
accept
happen,
it.
man.
I just
That's
like
never
Not
gonna happen.
accept it, but like let her deal with it.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. It's just about walking away.
yeah, yeah.
You know,
It's rough.
it's hard, man.
Rough.
It's not
I
easy.
can't
bro.
do that. Yeah, I've tried that. It's hard.
Yeah.
No, I'm a person that likes to fight for my opinion. And
No,
like,
same.
Look, I know that.
Yeah.
and even with my parents or my mum,
Yeah.
especially since her habits are not
Yeah.
great. I don't want to condone that kind of behavior.
Yeah. But your silence is also fighting for your opinions. You know what I mean? Like that's
But she doesn't understand that.
I know she doesn't have to. Do you know what I mean? She doesn't have to. Right? I know you can't have
can't
both.
win.
You can't have
Yeah.
both, right? It's either you do the thing or
true.
you keep running around in circles, right? And I think walking away is still a way to reaffirm your beliefs, and whether or not she gets it, like is her. It's on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay.
standing your ground, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that respect.
But yeah. But any questions you guys have for me as someone who
Yes.
has moved out with friends and also their partner,
did.
and then back with his parents for a bit, which sucked, and then out with my partner.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry. So you moved out with your partner after?
No.
your
Sorry.
friends? Sorry.
Yeah. So friends first, and then like that lease
was like-
ended.
It was like a group of friends.
As a group of friends, and then that lease ended, and then I moved back in with my parents because two of those friends were like a couple, so they wanted to live together. And then one of the other roommates moved in with their partner. And then I moved back with my parents, and then I moved out with a different friend. It's just me and him. And then afterwards, I moved in with my partner. So yeah, I like
She's definitely, yeah.
life.
Been
Yeah.
well versed. Well, I guess I got a lot of questions, obviously, because we're thinking about like moving in with our partners. So I had a lot of questions about partners. So I was like, what was the biggest learning curve when living with your partner?
Oh yeah. Okay. For me, I'm also someone that kind of likes to argue. Not likes to argue. Sorry, likes to reaffirm my feelings and
Views.
opinions and views, like as we've seen on this podcast many times.
Yes.
And sometimes, like I think for me, like the biggest learning curve is learning that sometimes it's not worth the fight. You know, like just because I like to stack the dishes a certain type of way doesn't the most efficient way and the best way, but it doesn't mean that I'm
It
gonna.
was so passionate just then.
Yeah, I feel strongly about it. I watch videos on it. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
I'm cooked in the head, but it's not worth the fight. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not worth like the 30 or 40-minute argument about me.
It can be that long?
Well, sometimes.
Sometimes it's like
Not
arguments
plans-
like going like in circles.
Yeah, because it's at a certain
okay.
point, it's not about stacking the dishes. It's about me controlling the situation.
Oh, okay.
It's about me not letting her do the thing that she needs to do, and
Yeah.
who cares?
Just letting
It's
her do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, who gives a flying fuck? You're choosing the peaceful life
Yeah.
over the stacked dishes.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
which one's more? Which one would you rather?
Which one is worth
You know
it?
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm a bit of a clean freak, but then like when it, you
Like
know,
particular.
particular,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then like I'm not saying that she's not as clean as I am, but
Just have
I'm
different ways of doing
particular
things.
in the ways of things that I do, right? And then just like letting that go, and just being like it's fine. It's not worth destroying a good relationship over.
Yeah.
is important, you know.
No, that's fair.
And
So like pick your battles.
yeah, and I think like as loving as you may be with each other, and as understanding as you may be with each other,
Yeah.
living with someone else is a completely different ballgame. You know, so I developed those individual habits when I lived on my own. Like I figured out that this is how I wanted things, and this is how I was the most comfortable. And so sharing that with someone, and
especially your loved one.
I love the one. Communicating it in a way that isn't like I'm telling you what to do.
Yeah.
You know, this is just like how I like it, but also compromising with the idea that that may not be how they want to do it either. Yeah. You know, the way that you clean a table is probably different to the way that Julian cleans a table, or how neat your home is going to be different to your standard of
100%.
level.
I already feel that when I'm over at his on the weekend. Like sometimes in the bathroom, I absolutely hate having the bathroom floor being wet.
The bathroom floor wet?
Yeah.
Like from the shower?
Yeah, from the shower. Like when you walk out of the shower, there's nothing, no bath mats. He just walks out and then he's just fine with that. And then he just walks onto the carpet. I'm like,
no.
I cannot. Like, especially like I walk into the bathroom with sometimes I walk into the bathroom with socks on.
Julian.
And then like you step into a puddle
That
and I'm
is
like,
the worst.
This is not the time that I want.
My skin actively crawls if I step out of the shower and there's no bath mat.
Yeah,
that
same.
my bare wet foot touches the
tiles? Yeah,
I
same,
want to die.
same.
Like,
I'm glad we feel the same way.
No, I can't. Oh my God. No.
Yeah.
And then he goes onto the carpet. Sorry, that's really bad too.
I think by the time you walk out of the bathroom, it's not wet anymore.
But like, yeah, that's true.
though.
Anyway, so his bathroom has like 4 bath mats leading to the outside. Because I needed it to be not wet.
Yeah.
Fair though. Yuck. Sorry. Damn,
that
Julian.
one is
that's a big no-no.
Yeah, that's a big no. Like, I'm glad you did that for yourself and for him.
Thank you.
Yeah. So it's like, again, sometimes you'll figure out there's things that they don't care about and they're willing to let go.
Yeah.
And there's some things that you have to find a middle ground on. Otherwise, your relationship is going to get ruined over bath mats.
Yeah.
That's
you know?
funny. Was there anything that you were like really adamant about that you were like, it needs to be this certain way? Because Jenny was like that with the mat.
That she would disagree with, or just initially?
That she wasn't like, I guess like that you had to like really make a case for.
Dishes in the sink.
Like doing them immediately or like?
I'm a fan of doing them immediately. She's not.
As in like is this like, when you say dishes, do you mean like when you're like cooking or like when you finish eating?
Finish eating.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I'm the person that like would rather spend the 20 seconds cleaning a dish than leaving it in the sink for like fucking
however
days.
long.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then doing a big load or whatever. I hate doing the dishes, but then like that's the way to not do a dish.
Yeah.
And I also grew up like in a household that did that too. And
Which
then
one? Like just leave it?
that would leave it there and then buy
Is
like
that not an Asian household? I don't think that's an Asian household.
No, my mom would also clean immediately.
I don't
Same.
know. For some
That's
reason,
so
my house
different.
did that. And
Okay.
then, like, by the 4th day, if I move the bottom dish,
Ew.
and
Still there?
it's still there. And my dad, like, would not empty the bowl. It would just be like,
Ew.
there would still be like food in there, like a little bit, whatever
Guys,
remains. And
not
the
good.
smell would make me want to vomit.
Yeah.
I can't live
That's
like
too
that.
long.
I can't live like that anymore.
Yeah.
And so the compromise is the dishwasher.
Yeah.
We use the dishwasher now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's fine. That's fine. We humans invented that for a reason, to make life easier and to reduce the amount of fights that happen in a house, I presume. Give women the
No, I
opportunity
can
to work
imagine.
and education as well. So yeah,
That's fair.
dirty dishes go in the sink, and then twice a week we run the dishwasher. So that's that. That was something that I was pretty strong on.
No, it makes
But
sense.
what do you guys think? Like for each of you, what's like your strong, like very particular thing that you know you only do yourself?
Cleaning the bed sheets.
Okay, do you clean bed sheets or do you
Like at a
change it?
cadence. Both.
Yeah, okay.
But what was your
How
question,
often?
sorry?
Like what's something that you like would not budge on
Okay.
that you guys do, like
Every
household stuff?
3 weeks.
Oh, really?
So I know some people do it like every
I do it
week, every 2 weeks. But I think ever since he's moved into his place, I've changed them every time except for one time.
Yeah,
So he's lived there for 4 years.
Excuse me?
And that one time that he changed them, I told him to change them.
Yeah, okay. I was also immovable in this one as well, and my partner didn't care. She was like, "Fine, no, I'll change it. It's all good." But yeah, every 2 weeks, bed sheets need to be changed because
Fair.
yuck. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I know.
yeah,
No, Dan's really good at that, so. He's on that.
That's
Yeah.
great.
You know, some men who, sorry, like some men are just gross. One, some men
Yes.
who live on their own, just live in their own filth because like there's no one
Yeah.
else to tell them.
I've heard stories about some guys. I think one of my friends I was talking to, she was saying like when she would go into her boyfriend's apartment, oh, so gross. There'd be like food on the floor around the kitchen. Oh. And I'm like, this is so gross. Like,
I could not.
I
Imagine walking
could not.
like barefoot on
Exactly.
that. Crumbs on your feet.
I'm just like, that's disgusting. And she said that she wouldn't like to go inside this apartment a lot. Like she would try to avoid going in. And I'm like,
That's the thing. If
fair.
someone has a gross apartment, I would
Yeah.
not be with that person.
Yes,
Do you know what I mean? It's not like I love you
100%.
in spite of your apartment. It's like, no, throw the man out with their apartment. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
It is.
Sorry.
It is a ick. I feel like Dan's really good at doing all
That's
of that.
very good. He
Yeah,
seems like a clean
Great.
boy.
That's great.
no,
That's
he's
okay,
very
yeah.
good at like
10 points, 10
washing, cleaning. I would do the cleaning though, like the dishes. So like
Okay.
he cooks and then I clean.
Okay, that's
like that's
fine.
just
That's
a
fine.
me.
Like he knows how to do it. It's just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
while
yeah.
you're there, you
Yeah.
want to like earn your keep.
Yeah,
Type thing.
I'd
Okay,
rather
that's
just do it. Yeah, so that'd be something.
Do you feel differently, Jen?
Oh no. I was
Okay.
just like I was gonna add on to that, like seeing cockroaches and like
Yeah, that's
no.
disgusting.
Wait, do you guys like wear slippies in
At
your
home?
home?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No?
No.
Okay, I
It's so
do all the
funny.
time.
I don't wear it in my current house, but I wear it at his.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I only wear slippies in my house. Like I can't be in the kitchen if barefoot. That's
kind of
gross.
foreign to me.
Oh,
I
is
don't know.
it?
My mom never.
As an Asian.
Yeah, my mom never
different.
told me to wear slippers at home.
Wow.
It's different.
Okay.
Do you have
Like we had
tiling?
we had carpet in the beginning.
Okay.
So I liked walking on carpet barefoot.
Yeah.
And then now we have floorboards, so it's a bit
Yeah.
different. But even so, it's not like tile where tile is really cold.
Cold, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
And
if it was-
slippery.
yeah, because we have.
Yeah, I grew up in tile. Yeah.
Yeah, I have tiles too, but like we don't wear either. Actually, I did pipe hair, but I'm the only one in the house who really wears them. So it's
I
funny.
think one tile is cold, and also two, you can see how dirty it is if it's on tile.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You can see the dirt. You
Yeah.
can see like the crumbs
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's like white and porcelain.
Oh, ours are dark.
it's like, oh.
so
Yeah. Okay.
it's
It's
hard.
it's weird. It's like shoes are for outside. Why are you wearing shoes indoors?
But these are like
Slippies. Clean
house
set-
shoes.
house
These are
I know
like
that they're
house
house shoes,
slippies.
but they're still like you're like you still have exteriors on your feet.
Yeah,
Fair enough. Fair enough. Any more questions for me?
I do. Let me see. I was like, did your dynamic as a couple
what's the thing
change?
that you wouldn't budge on? The
that I
household
wouldn't
thing.
budge on?
Yeah, a household thing.
Household. Oh, that's hard. I'd probably. I don't know.
Is it because you're not home enough to like have your own home habits?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
I really think so.
Do your parents clean your room?
No.
No. Okay. So what household chores do you do then?
I clean my room
Okay. Change your bed sheets?
here and there. It's pretty bad. I'm pretty bad. Yeah, pretty bad.
Oh, okay.
Like once a month, it's not the best.
It's more than what other people
I do my washing, but then if it's like sometimes my dad does it because like it's like good weather, and I'm like,
Yeah, okay.
can you just do it? But I
that's-
iron and I fold.
I find it weird if my parents wash my underwear. No, I don't know.
Really? Oh, now?
I'm not really.
Yeah.
Wait.
No. I find it weird now because I moved out. Do you know what I mean?
No, I still find it. Well, we separate underwear from like clothes. So the underwear soaks while the clothes are in the washing machine, and then you hand wash the underwear.
Oh,
And then you
that's
spin
different.
it in the washing machine.
Wow.
So
okay.
each piece of underwear has to be touched. And so that's
Wow.
why I feel uncomfortable.
Okay,
Yeah, I feel kind of
interesting.
uncomfortable because like
Fair
when you're like scrubbing,
Because they're more delicate, yeah.
yeah, and also bodily functions.
Yes.
Scrubbing it
Yeah,
off the
yeah,
underwear.
yeah.
So like it's a bit, for me, a little bit embarrassing at the moment.
Yeah,
But,
yeah,
like,
that's why. Yeah,
Obviously,
But why not run a delicate cycle? Like, as in, I presume you hand wash the underwear because it's the delicate.
yeah, delicates and also energy, I guess.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Chuck
Okay.
it all in.
Yeah, I'm lazy.
I feel like
Like I soak as well.
it doesn't wash my underwear as much for my top loader,
Yeah.
I find when I put my undies in the load, it doesn't clean it properly. Like when I bring it out, it's still dirty, and I'm like, what?
the fuck?
Oh,
Okay.
mine's
So-
not like that because I like scrub, soak, whatever in
Yeah.
a bucket, and then when I'm doing the washing, I just put all of that in
Yeah.
there, and then I just wash it.
Oh, I just chuck everything.
Yeah,
bro. I couldn't even, like, I'm not doing a pre-soak or whatever. It's,
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I'm bothered like that. but obviously because
Different.
the washing machine doesn't work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
That's a bit different.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe just like the way that I would do my washing.
Okay.
Probably.
So he has to conform to you. Is that right? In regards to the washing.
Well, like he's pretty good, so like we're pretty aligned.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Like
So there's nothing in his place that you're like, ew, yuck.
That you would do differently.
Yeah.
that I would do differently.
Ginger's just like sowing discontent right now.
Or like not in terms of the process. Like the chores that he does. No, I don't think I have a problem.
Well done, Dan.
Yeah, I
Good
don't
job,
think I have a
man.
problem.
Good job.
Yeah, which is there might be, but I don't think so because I've seen all the chores that he does, and I'm pretty okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
You just sitting back, princess, while he does his chores on the weekend.
yeah. I'm like, And then I help fold and like do
yeah.
things here and there. Yeah, yeah.
Well,
It's different.
well done.
Yeah.
No conflict in that household
Not
at
at the
all about
moment.
chores.
Yeah.
Better not be.
Well, one of the questions was like, did your dynamic as a couple change? And like, how do you keep the relationship romantic?
Oh my god. Okay, those are very different questions. I
It's kind of tied together.
I think our dynamic, changed because it did. You know, we wanted to see more of each other, so that's why we moved in. And I
What
think
was the timeline?
2 years in. I think we moved
2
in.
years? Was it that?
I think it was 2 years.
Was it that?
pretty
Oh my
quick,
god!
actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
that. No, as in like, how long has it been now?
4 years.
Oh my
4 and a bit.
god! What the heck? Okay.
4 and a bit. We've been like
It's a
engaged
blur.
for a year and a bit. Yeah. So I think we knew each other for 2 years, lived with each other for a year. Then I proposed.
Yeah.
And then we're here now.
Yeah.
And
Makes sense.
I think like the way, because you don't, by design, you don't have to put effort into seeing each other.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But that's also a double-edged sword. Right?
Yes.
Because at a certain point, like, because in the first couple months, whatever, it's novel, it's new, it's fun,
Yeah.
it's great. And then I think over time, there can be a tendency to,
Get too comfortable.
get too comfy, you know? And then that person's always going to be there, so it's fine, it's all good. I think for us, we haven't really reached that yet, only because her schedule is so fucked that, like, even with living with her, the rare moments that we do spend with each other is still treated with the novelty that it's like kind of newish. But in terms of so that's there. I can't speak to when that will change. And then in terms of like household chores and stuff, I think like I went into it hoping, willing it to be a 50-50 split. You know, that
interesting.
Yeah, that like we would. Let's say if we do the dishes twice a week, then she would do it at least once a week. That type of thing. We'll take an equal share in like
equal
cleaning,
share. Okay.
Yeah, in like cleaning the bathroom. Or
Interesting.
like cleaning the house, that type of thing.
Oh.
Yeah, just as like, there's equitable distribution right now. You know, because I will say that's because that I knew that my partner's job means that she'll be too tired to do the chore and the life thing. And then when she was living with her parents, she would, like, the default would just be her parents would do that for her.
Yeah, of course.
And I didn't want to be that. Like, I didn't want to be, like, just a sub-in for her parent. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's weird, you know? And that's also not why I'm moving out with someone.
Yeah.
Just
Like you wanted her to develop the skills.
Yeah.
Which is fair.
Yeah, that's true. And
Yeah.
because I lived on my own as well, and I developed those skills on my own.
Yeah.
So not on my own, but, like, with other people.
Mm.
And so I didn't want to... I wanted her to be able to fit those really important life household things in addition to her job too.
Yeah.
Because like if I wasn't there, then she should be able to do it on her own.
Yeah.
You know.
That's fair. She should be able to know how to do the washing.
Yeah. So did she do that? Sorry, did she move out?
Yeah.
herself?
So
okay.
she does do that.
Sorry, did she move out herself to learn those things?
No.
Yeah, okay.
She lived with the parents and then immediately moved in with me. So I had to like tread that line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like my love language is also like acts of service as well. So it's like I can't just then do everything for her, you know. And so
true.
despite how busy her job is, she's put in the effort to do that, which is great. But then over time, what you realize is that it's easier to play to your strong suits, you know. And you won't know that going in initially, especially if you've never lived on your own before, you know. And so I know that I'm good at cooking, and I can let go of cleaning. So while I'm a control freak and would like to do everything myself, time doesn't permit that. So I would let her do the cleaning while I do most of the cooking, you know, so the meal prepping and all that sort of stuff. And so you kind of just like...
You find a balance.
You find a balance eventually, you know, like
So you tried 50-50 and then now you're like...
Yeah.
You're
if you're good at this, then you do that.
Suits.
And I'm good at this, I will do this. I hate ironing. She would do the ironing.
Yeah.
So that's blessed.
Yeah.
I like vacuuming, but then that would just take up so much time. So we've got a robot vacuum.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh,
so
that's good.
Yeah, make things as like automatic as possible. You know, I hate dishwashing. She likes it, but then like I would
You
want
say hand washing or dishwashing?
hand washing.
Hand washing,
Yeah. But then like she would, if she likes doing it, she wants to do it on her own schedule, right? But then I want to be done more frequently.
Yeah.
And so that's why the dishwasher is there, so we don't have to both do that shit.
Got
know?
you. Got you.
Sorry, dishes are easier to clean closer to the time of consumption.
Agreed.
I agree.
Okay, anyway.
You are not wrong.
And herein
We're on the same
the debate
side.
lies,
That's
yeah.
why.
So yeah, eventually you
Got
figure
you.
out your strong suits, and you won't know that what that is until you move in with each other. You know?
Very true.
But
Very
yeah,
true.
yeah.
I guess one more question. How do you balance sharing space and boundaries?
Question.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have our own separate areas, I guess. That's sort of like the study, her study and my study space. It's more than just our desks because like we get the immediate vicinity to like, you know, have our little crafty type things and all that sort of stuff.
Okay, hang on. Are you separated by a wall or you're in one room together?
It's in two different rooms.
Okay.
It's in different rooms. What also helps is that like she also frequently visits her family, and so she won't physically be in the space as well.
Got you.
So that's my thing where like I need to be alone.
Yeah.
You know? And like I sort of take advantage when that happens, and I just sort of like relax, do my own thing, and
How
just
often does she see your parents, sorry? Or family?
She would about once a week.
So similar to you.
Similar to me, but she would sleep over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Whereas I don't feel at home at my family
Yeah,
anymore. So.
Is there any pressure for you to go see her family too?
No. And look, I would have my relationship with them and visit them every now and again, but I want her to have that space on her own. You know, so that's just like for her to like have her own interaction with like her siblings, her parents, without me being present.
Yeah.
Because, you know, everyone deserves that, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And so on those days, I typically try to be at my place and like make sure I'm at home to like take advantage of that feeling of being alone.
Yeah.
Essentially. It's also about just communicating. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it really is as simple as just like letting that person know that like you're feeling at edge or you're feeling a little bit bothered by them being around you all the time, because that's the thing that happens, you know, because you live together,
You're not used to
you
it.
sleep together,
Yeah.
you cook together, you eat together. Over time, you're gonna get worn down a little bit, and I think that's just like a natural thing, you know. And then I think it's just about letting them know gently in a way that like doesn't offend them.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you should choose a partner that doesn't get offended if you want to express those things.
Yeah,
you
of
know?
course.
That's the easiest way. But also just, you're letting them know very gently that like it's not them. It's just like I just need to be on my own, you know? And yeah.
I wonder if I'll get worn down. That's what I'm...
Maybe he'll get worn down.
Yeah, I think it would be more like
maybe.
him to want like more
That's
personal
important.
space. But I think I'm more understanding of that. Like that people need that.
Yeah,
I do get that.
and sometimes that's just like I need to be alone, or like that's you can also do that by like seeing a friend. You know what I mean? So like
or going to the gym by
yeah,
yourself.
like that type of thing.
whatnot.
There's ways to do it. There's ways around it, but
Yeah.
I think it needs to be expressed. Otherwise, you're just going to resent that person, and it's just going to build.
Yeah.
And one day you're going to explode, and you'll be like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck?" You know?
For sure.
So, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I think I need my own space as well if I do move out with Julian. So his current place has like his room where he works in, and then there's a separate room for me to work in if I am there. So we're in two
that's
separate
good.
rooms.
Yeah.
If we are work from home, and it's great. Like I love having separate rooms or having a wall separating each other, but we can still hear each other if we were to talk to each other across
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
hallway. So that's so easy because I have my own space. I can do whatever I want and like not be scared that I'm in his like behind him in like a webcam
Yeah.
at work or something.
Yeah.
So like I could sit however which way I want or like eat whatever food I want.
you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I do enjoy that,
prefer
and,
that.
and I'm worried that if we do move out together and it's like a 1-bedroom apartment, then how
Would
are
you
we going to work
facilitate
with
that?
that?
Yeah.
Well, it won't be right. It won't be a one better.
Yeah, but depends on like what we can find and how much
Yeah,
we can
okay.
afford and whatnot. But yeah, hopefully not.
Or maybe
one
like you'd alternate days or
I don't think like if you have 2 people that work from home, it's
Yeah.
sustainable to have a 1 better. Cause,
Yeah,
we're-
no.
Like it depends on how big the bedroom is first of all. Because like but nowadays most homes or apartments like the build for the bedroom is like can only fit a queen bed. And that's
like literally the bed only.
fucking
Yeah, it
small,
is
right?
actually
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
Just trying to squeeze all the real estate possible. Anyways, that's
Yeah. Like you can't even fit like bedside tables.
exactly.
Yeah,
it's
no,
just
it's
the
just
bed.
the
I'm like
bed.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's actually funny. Oh my god.
Anyway, that's my
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Sam? Like, do you feel like do you know, like do you think you need separated spaces
Yeah,
to call your own?
I think so.
But still in the same
think-
room? Or do you need to be like separated by a wall or something?
No, I think it'd be still good to be like separated.
Okay.
I think with his current like job, he's never at home, right? So
Yeah,
like when
okay.
I work from home at his, like he'll leave me to go do whatever he does, like.
Yep.
And then if I'm still working like at the study desk, like or kitchen table, really I alternate. Because it's like this one big space.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I
That's
kind of
nice.
just alternate. But he's like on the couch just chilling, and I'm not really
Okay.
too fast. But so like I don't think we'll ever have like a similar dynamic to like Jenny and
Yeah.
Julian, where they're
But
both working from home.
Would you be ready to adapt to his level of aloneness? Because he's lived alone for most of his life, right?
Yeah,
So,
I think it would
like-
be an adjustment for him.
Yeah.
For me to be present.
Yeah.
all the time.
Would you be okay navigating that? You know, those particular moments where he might be
Yeah, no, definitely.
not expressing
I
to you
think-
that he's like uncomfortable with, you know.
I don't think he wouldn't express it to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
That's good.
I can kind of sense if something's up a little bit as well.
Okay.
Like if he's not feeling
Okay.
a certain way, so then I'm like, I'll probably ask and prod and ask the question. But no, I definitely think he'll mention to me, and I think I will be more understanding, like of like, because I would want to do my own thing as well. Like
Yeah.
I'd go to my Pilates class and like do other things as well. So I think we can both utilize those different times. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Because there will be moments where, let's say, you're working from home
Mm.
and you're doing your thing, you're waiting for him to come home, and he's finally come home, but he's spent like the whole day working,
yeah.
running around, all that sort of
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And so you're like, oh, hey, he's home. Like, let's ready to hang out. And he's just like, not right now. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, there's going
Yeah.
to be those moments
Yeah,
as well.
there
And like
will be.
learning how to like navigate
Yeah.
that, I think, is like the
Yeah,
difficult thing.
I think the work hours will be very different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think, but I think it's be like similarly with you. Like I would take upon myself to like do the things that like, you know, I'd make dinner and whatnot before
Yeah.
he comes home and all of that. And like compromise in that respect. Cause like he'll have days off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then on those days off, he can pick up the slack
Yeah.
and like we'll be able to balance it that way.
Yeah. Okay.
Cause his schedule's a bit more like
Fucked.
No, not well. Like in comparison to mine, yeah. But like we can work around it because we work around it now in the sense like he's got set days, set hours. Like I know what days he's working, what hours he's working. So like we can, and the days off.
Yeah.
You know, he's got consecutive days off as well. So it's not that hard to. It won't be too difficult to manage.
Okay.
I don't think
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Any
I'm
concluding
excited.
questions?
I think the last one was just what advice do you have for someone who is thinking about moving out? I feel like we've said a lot already. And I'm going to take everything in.
Me too.
Literally,
learning
because
process,
this was the advice that I needed.
Okay, sick. Cool.
I'm keen to hear what like our experiences will be when we move out.
100%.
True.
I think we can reconvene.
When we talk
Yes.
about you guys, we have a
Yes.
little gossip session then.
I know. I'm curious to see if there's anything that I was like really adamant about.
Yeah.
Because you know how I said I was like, I'm curious.
Yeah, I think you're nonchalant, and then you're gonna like when it
I'm
happens,
gonna find something.
You're gonna whip out 10 things. It's like, he does this, and I hate this, and then this. It's so annoying. Why can't he do this?
No, I feel like, I don't know.
I'm expecting Jenny to do that.
I think I've learned to like not be so. We've had conversations.
Yeah,
where
I'm
it's
sure.
Like,
I'm sure.
Which is important.
and he said to me, "Yeah, my level of cleanliness or standards is definitely not as high as yours.
Yeah.
So you need to
Let me know.
let him know and like kind of also learn
Calm
to
down.
like kind of live
Yeah.
with the routine that he has as well.
Yeah, of course. Because he's entitled to that, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And also be patient.
yeah.
You have to be patient.
Patience is key. Yeah.
Again, remember, is it worth the fight? Do you know what I mean? Is it
100%.
fucking?
That's
Is it worth
very
it?
valid.
Good point.
If
Yeah.
it's not, let it go, bro.
Yeah.
Let it go. You don't want your relationship of 5 years or whatever to
blow
end
up.
over a dish. You know what I mean? It's fucking fine. You know, or a towel, or
Yeah.
a rag,
Or
or
a
a wet
specific chore
floor.
or
You know what I
something.
mean?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Definitely. No, for sure.
That's really good advice.
Yeah.
Thanks for
I'm
bringing
gonna take
this
it on.
episode. Yeah,
Thank you. No problem.
exactly.
I'm going to definitely take it and we will reconvene once
I know.
it happens.
Remember to like, subscribe, follow, comment,
Yeah, do all that.
whatever, all those things.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye. Hi, guys. Thanks for tuning into this episode.
If you love us, don't forget to like, hit subscribe, and follow us.
Slide into our DMs and our socials below.
Remember to keep it casual.
Bye.